that the text first started whispering to me more powerfully in this way as I marched into the halls of power during that Trump era. I would come home from a rally or a protest or an action, whether here in Atlanta or there, and there would be some text resonating in my brain. So I'd have to get a burger and shake, because that's my tradition after really hard work. And then I would go back to my computer and I would Google the Bible verse. Sometimes it would be just a word like remember you were once. And I would have to do my little exegesis, on the computer and try to figure out why is God putting this verse in my head like this. Most of us weren't taught to read the Bible in that way. I can tell just from worshiping with you this morning that you all are taught to read the Bible in that way. But some of us may still have from our childhood this idea that it's a bunch of rules that you really need to obey, or maybe even kind of like a roadmap to avoid hell, something like that. My Baptist friends really struggle with that. Maybe an intellectual puzzle to put together. But there's this ancient practice called lectio divina, the divine reading, and I know some of you have done that. And that's what I have chosen to use today in writing this book and in my life, to read the Bible slowly and prayerfully, to imagine stepping into the story, imagine being one of the characters, imagine having a conversation with the characters, invite them into your life today, and say, what would you do? What would you do if you were living in these times and immigrant students were about to be deported from our city? What would you do, Shadrach and Puah? I think they would tell us a thing or two, wouldn't they? They would tell us about the power of humor, for one thing, the power of deviousness, for another.